Welcome my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peeps Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peeps Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip-hop LA. Season 5, episode 16, baby. It's going down. Congratulations to TT on her pregnancy and everything else like that. We dropped out a month ago on this channel. Mary Jane and Tia. So it is what it is. So congratulations to you. Can't wait on your engagement to be shown on the show. It's all good. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation. What is going down? I was like, Lord have mercy. It seems like Egypt is backed up into a corner. Pepa is backed up into a corner. I thought she was aggressive, Sam, but she's not going to be aggressive with her auntie and her cousin and her brother and, you know, baby daddy over there. You know what I'm saying? Sean, that's his name, Sean. So she ain't going to be doing all that. But I was like, and it seems like JoJo's feeling a certain type of way about Angela jumping from Romeo to Bow Wow to Romeo to Bow Wow. He don't want any littles up in the mix. I was like, I hear you. And it seems like Vanessa's having some issue with insecurity and confidence. And basically she's looking to her sister Angela because she is the epitome of fitness right now. And Angela ain't got time for it. She don't want to hear it. She's talking about, you know what? You want me to be your motivation? Guess what? I'll send you quotes, like Bible quotes, dissing Romeo. And also Angela dissed Romeo last episode talking about, you know, Bow's about his business and Romeo ain't really about his business because he dropped the show. But Romeo is selling it. He's selling out, baby. He's selling everywhere. Walmart, Target, on Instagram, everywhere. He's selling out. So you guys tell me what you think about the situation. And it seems like Auntie TT Mom is not here for the crap and she got her daughters back just like Pep has Egypt's back. I was like, and it seems like Sam is going to get into a little tussle, a little verbal situation. Maybe not, because, you know, Lil Twist invited him to his party, to his pajama jammy jam to release his music or whatever. And, you know, Mr. Sam is feeling a certain type of way. And basically he's saying, you know, Lil Twist is out here talking reckless and talking this and talking that. What's up? I don't know. But he's invited to go. And you know, Lil Twist has been out here on Instagram Live throwing little shots and digs at Sam. And he also threw some digs at Sam at the beginning of this episode, drawing Sam in Egypt. And basically he's been calling Sam out, basically saying Sam is, you know, trying to take Egypt's shine and everything else like that. So that's the situation. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the situation. So Auntie's feeling a certain type of way. She was like, I don't know what's going on with you, Egypt. I don't know if it's mentally, you got some personality. Like, what is happening where you think that TT wants, you know, Sam, and she's walking around the house naked because she wants Sam? Sounds like you got some insecurity going on. Sounds like you got some issues where you are jealous or whatever the case may be. But my daughter don't want your man. And that's point blank, period. I was like, Lord have mercy. What's really going on with this situation? And Egypt is feeling a certain type of way. She was like, damn, they gonna gang up on me. She was like, you know, TT's there and your brother Tyran's there. And now Egypt is feeling a certain type of way. She's feeling like she's gonna get ganged up on, just like TT was getting ganged up on at the party, the birthday party, and being accused of walking around the house naked and everything else like that. But I wish that Egypt would have handled the situation while her mama being on the phone, because it would have shown growth and more maturity, you know. But Egypt be showing some she's very mature when she's on Instagram if she's not beefing with somebody, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that situation. So we have TT, her baby daddy is in the picture, you know what I mean? He's a part of the family conversation. He's been with TT for maybe a year or 2 years, or allegedly, you know, he's been around her, so he's a part of the conversation and he is enjoying the camera time, baby. Do we have a Sam in the making or not? You guys tell me what you think about that situation. And then on top of that, Egypt is feeling a certain type of way, so she calls her mother and was like, yo, listen, they gonna gang up on me. You done set me up, mama. Mama was like, no, I didn't set you up. Like, you go handle your business. She was like, nah, man, you know, they're gonna try to make it seem like I'm the bad person, like I did something wrong. And this is what, you know, Egypt is saying to her mother. And you know, Pepa's like, you know, how TT is. She's flirtatious. She got a flirtatious personality. And Egypt was like, well, you know, Auntie's already saying that I got mental issues. Something's wrong with me mentally, you know. Egypt hasn't faced no backlash like that from someone on the show that's actually standing up to her, that, you know, she ain't gonna disrespect because that's her auntie. So she's feeling a certain type of way. She's feeling nervous, and she's feeling like, damn, my back is up against the wall and I need some support. I just wish she would have handled the situation like she said she's Treppa and all that other good stuff, but she had to bring her mother in the meeting. You know how that goes. And basically Tyran's there, and Tyran is not even here for the bullshit. He's not here about the Sam situation. Basically, he feel like Sam is taking shine from his sister, and basically he feels like, you know, Egypt doesn't know how to protect herself, and he feels like Egypt is naive and everything else like that. But let me tell you, guarantee you, Pep ain't letting Sam take no money from his daughter's mouth, because, you know, she is, you know, paying dividends and taking care and, you know, distributing the money around. You know what I mean? So basically, he's feeling a certain type of way, and he's basically saying like, you know, TT done called him a snake and she didn't like him from the beginning and everything else like that. So don't get it twisted. It's not about he don't got no money or whatever, but basically, you know, Tyran is there to support, you know, the situation and support TT, because, you know, Egypt is like, you know, Tyran, you always support TT and whatever she says. And then, you know, Egypt is feeling a certain type of way because now TT got her mother there, and basically, you know, Egypt is feeling like they gonna gang up on her and jump up on her like they did TT and had her leaving the situation crying and shit like that. And she's family and blood. And Pep went to go check on Sam and not go check on TT. That was making it like she was the problem when they was accusing her of walking around the house naked. And so basically Egypt is like, yo, I want to talk to my mother. My mother needs to join me. I need some type of support because, you know, Tyran always supports you, TT. Your mother's gonna have your side. And then TT was like, my mother is objective. She don't be picking sides unlike your mother. I was like, ooh, TT done took a shot at Pepa. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But we know Pepa and TT's good, and TT and Egypt is good, so it's all good. And so basically Mama was like, what is this here I hear? What I hear out here in these streets that you talking about, that, you know, TT's walking around the house naked. She loves Sam. She's in love with Sam. That's ludicrous. That's crazy. That's a part of your imagination, baby. And basically, this ain't the temptation, and we don't want to hear that. And basically, she said like, something's wrong with you. I don't know if you jealous. I don't know if you insecure. I don't know what the deal is, but that ain't what it is, sis. That's not the situation. Don't be accusing your cousin of being like that. My daughter is never like that. I was like, So Egypt was like, well, she did walk around the house naked, and basically, you know, she was showing herself. And then, you know, Tyran said, so you said she was walking around the house naked? And TT was like, what are you talking about? I was not walking around the house naked. The rooms are right next to each other. When we was in Soho, so wherever they were living, the bathroom was right next to the room. The rooms were right next to the bathroom. Everything was right there. So how the hell am I walking around naked? I guess you can take 1 foot here and 1 foot there, or whatever the case may be. But she's just saying, I guess she's giving an example. If she was walking around the house naked, or she left the bathroom naked to go to the bedroom, is a foot away from each other, so there's no way that she was walking around the house naked. So, you know, she's saying this is what, you know, TT is saying. And then, you know, Egypt said, oh, so you saying that you did walk around the house naked? That's what you saying? Did you just admit on camera that you said since the rooms are next to each other, you walked from the bathroom to your room? So basically Egypt is still saying and believing that TT done walked around the house naked and everything else like that. I was like, But TT said no, she calling foul on the situation. She was like, I put my hand in gore, baby. I was not walking around the house naked. And she said, for y'all guys information, for everybody to know, Egypt and, you know, Pep never seen her walk around the house naked. That was something that Sam told them. So basically, if you believe Sam said that she was walking around house naked, but Egypt nor Pep witnessed it at all. And then TT said, I don't even walk around my own house naked, nor would I walk around the house naked with Sam in the building or Sam in the house. So this is what TT saying. So you guys take it how you want it. And so Egypt is like, She was like, so Egypt was like, okay, whatever the case may be with that situation, but Egypt is feeling a certain type of way. And she said, basically, I am not insecure. I don't know what's going on with that situation. And she throws up in the situation that y'all feel like, since, you know, y'all have a say in my life, that you're supposed to be telling me what to do. TT, you tried to ruin my engagement. TT said, yes, I did. TT said, amen. TT said, amen. Yes, I did try to ruin your engagement. Yes, I did. I surely did. And she surely did. And she said you guys are going around checking Sam's bank account and everything else like that. She didn't mention that they talked to, you know, one of Sam's baby mama friends or employees or Troy's friend or whatever. But she was basically saying, y'all did all this investigation, try to ruin my relationship, and I feel in a certain type of way. And she was like, if he had money and everything, you guys wouldn't be coming at him because, you know, he's broke. So you guys thinking that, you know, he wants me for my money and everything else like that. He can't help it that I'm a superstar. He can't help it I'm hip hop royalty. He can't help it. You know, he fell in love with me and I fell in love with him. I got money, he got money, but we can help each other out. So she was like, basically, if he had money, y'all wouldn't be saying nothing. Y'all wouldn't be coming off at him like the way that y'all are coming off at him. And so that's the situation. But, you know, Tyran feels a certain type of way. He feels like Sam is putting himself before you, Egypt, and he's taking your shine. But allegedly, you know, Sam said that Egypt can't sing anymore because she has something going on, you know, with her vocal cords. So basically she's relearning how to entertain, and she's basically becoming a rapper. But there's neither here or there. And actually Pepa is still Egypt's manager, and so any music or anything that be released, it has to be approved by Pep and Tretch. So we have that situation. And then we have, you know, Sean, he jumps up in the conversation. He jumps up into the family meeting and basically said that, you know, none of the family asked me about my money or anything else like that or my accounts, and I'm surely not broke. I was like, oh, so you jumping in, so you got the money, baby. So, you know, you the cash cow, or did they question whether you have money or not? You know, so basically he said, I didn't get questioned. People didn't feel a certain type of way about me, and I'm certainly not broke. I was like, okay, so he's inserting himself and he's jumping into the family conversation and the family business. That's okay, because they're calling Sam out on that too as well. And so Egypt is feeling a certain type of way. She was like, nah, if he had money, y'all wouldn't be like that. He can't help it that I got money. I was like, Lord have mercy that he enter our family with class. You know, some of you people done said some negative things when she's done said that, but it is what it is with that situation. So and so, you know, that's when, you know, Tyran jumped in, was like, no, TT's been saying it from the jump street, from the beginning, that she don't like Sam. She thinks he's a snake. She thinks he's the opportunist. She thinks he's this. She thinks he's that. And, you know, basically it has nothing to do whether he has money or not. It's just him as a person and who he is. And then, you know, Sam was like, so then, you know, Tyran was like, you know, she thought that he was using you and everything else like that. And she felt like that from the beginning. So it ain't had nothing to do with money. And then also Tyran was like, yo, listen, he is trying to use you and everything else like that and break and, you know, get a name for himself on, you know, in the music and in the industry. So why did he have to make your engagement public and all this other stuff? I was like, didn't TT getting engaged publicly too as well? Is going to be coming up on the show where TT is getting engaged and her husband, her fiance Sean, proposed to her on TV. So I don't know. So basically Sean is saying, well, Sam is trying to take you away from your friend's girlfriend. So that's a problem. So he is asserting himself too as well. And so like when you say friends, I say TT, that's something that should never be, that's a bond between TT and Egypt should have never been broken because they've been close. The friendship with Bree, you know, that's neither here or there because it was always going to be an up and down situation between Bree and, you know, Egypt, especially with, you know, Bree actually exposing Pep's ex-boyfriend that was, you know, a porn star, was bisexual and doing, you know, porn, you know, men and female porn. And then on top of that, you know, Bree exposed him, and then Bree was arguing with, you know, Pep back and forth, and they argued on the show. So therefore their friendship could be severed, but the blood relationship should never be severed at all. And so, you know, Miss TT was like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this, child. I am pregnant. And so, you know, Egypt was like, congratulations. But Egypt is like, I didn't even know about it. I was like, well, she ain't your friend like that. Like, you don't want to talk to her because, you know, she doesn't approve of your relationship with Sam. So therefore, you guys ain't close. She didn't come to your engagement. So you should not be surprised that she didn't tell you that she was pregnant. And basically nobody knew, but I guess, you know, her mother knew and the baby daddy knew, or whatever the case is with that situation. But Egypt was like, yo, look at you. You trying to ruin my engagement man. You getting pregnant first, and you thought that Sam went and impregnated me, and look at you pregnant on TV, and you ain't even married. So, you know, Egypt is kind of like throwing little shots in her, you know, confessionals at her cousin, basically calling her a hypocrite. I was like, Lord have mercy. And then we have Vanessa's feeling a certain type of way because she done gained weight. She weighs 177, and she's in the industry, she's in the business, and basically she feel like body shaming. And then when she goes to, you know, she goes on to, you know, audition and things like that, that people look at her a certain type of way. And plus she's in Hollywood, and you got to be you know, there's body shaming and things like that. She's trying to get some support from Angela, and Angela really ain't paying no attention. Angela got better things to do. And so, you know, while Vanessa's trying to open up to everybody to tell the world her problem, you know, Angela's not taking her serious, getting her makeup done, getting sprayed in the face with some concealer and things like that. And then we got, you know, JoJo's wife. Basically she said, yeah, you know, if I gain weight, JoJo tells me or whatever. And it was like, you know, Angela was like, well, you should go to the gym or whatever, you know, do that, work out, or, you know, have an ideal weight, you know. So then Vanessa was like, well, maybe, you know, you can be my motivation. And Vanessa said, you can be my motivation, baby. And then Angela was like, nah, okay, I'll send you quotes like Romeo do, Bible quotes. I was like, Lord have mercy, Angela is coming for Romeo. She goes, I'll send you Bible quotes. And so, you know, Angela's not really worried about her sister's situation like that. You know, basically Vanessa was like, it was my moment, and my moment was taken away from me because of my sister. So we have JoJo, and on Boogie they meet up and everything. And so basically the situation is Boogie's there to support his father. Their relationship is not getting along well, and Boogie is at his wits end with his father because he doesn't see eye to eye. JoJo is trying to comfort Boogie and let him know that he was having problems with his father at one point in time, but he got it right. And basically JoJo says that Dame has a ego and he needs to get that shit checked. And so Boogie was like, I'm here, I'm trying to support and everything else like that, but it's like we never really got along out of my 27 years. I was like, damn. You guys know Boogie was talking about that he was kind of like kidnapped from his mother. So Boogie, what's up with your mother? Do you speak to your mother? Your mother still living, or whatever the case may be? But Boogie is a sweet kid, but he's lost at the same time. He wants his father approval, but he's at the point where he's not going to take his father disrespect anymore. But he's the only one of his father's children that showed up to New York to go to court to support his father. He says he doesn't want a relationship, but at the end of the day, he wants to try to work something out. But he's here, he's in New York to support his father and be there with him. And, you know, Dame Dash is in the court with Rocky. I think this is when Rocky is still pregnant and everything else like that. So she's stressed. Dame is thinking that everything is going to be straight, but he might get arrested too as well because he has warrants. And he says, it's funny how everybody I support, everybody I fed, and everybody I did stuff for are not here for me now. And he was like, damn, this is some sucker shit where I'm getting arrested, I'm going to jail, I'm going to court for some shit like this, and I have did so much grimy stuff in my life, and I ain't never got caught up, and I'm getting caught up for child support. I was like, Lord, you know, every dog has his day. And you know, you're a businessman, and sometimes you speak the truth, so therefore you have to be silenced, and people are trying to silence you. And so Boogie shows up to the court hearing, shows up to the courthouse, he hugs his father, and basically he's there to support him, but that's as far as he's gonna go. He ain't gonna go to Queens to find out where his dad at, you know, what cell he's locked up in. That's gonna be Rocky's job. So Dame Dash does get arrested in Queens for a warrant. I'm surprised his lawyers didn't really do a thorough search to find out, you know, how many warrants he had. Was there an arrest warrant, and what parts and what boroughs of New York they were supposed to be. But it is what it is. So Dame got locked up, but he's out and free. And basically Boogie's like, yo, this is what happens when you have too many kids, you have too many baby mama, nothing but drama. So I guess that's why Boog doesn't have any children. He's learning from his father. And we have Lil Twist, he's throwing a pajama jammy jam and everything else like that. He's having a listening party, everybody's liking his music at the party. Then the topic goes to Angela and Bow Wow. And so basically, you know, Lil Twist is like, I don't want nothing to drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll smoke a smoke, but no drink you drink. Hopefully he's not drinking that same stuff that Lil Wayne be drinking in his cup, because Lil Wayne is his idol. So basically he's ready to re-enter the music business because he hasn't had a song on a radio or a song out since 2011. I was like, ooh, Lord have mercy, babe, what you been doing? And so we have that situation. And then the conversation with Bow and Angela. And he was like, you don't know what Bow and Angela be doing. You know, you don't know what type of relationship they really have. Because he was like, you know, people accuse Nicki of being with Drake. People accuse Nicki of being with Lil Wayne. You never know what really went down. And so Bow was being questioned by JoJo. You just gonna have this as business? Because I heard Angela's working on your tour for your merch and everything else like that. So what's good? He was like, it's business, it's business. He was like, I hope so. He was like, I don't like what you said about my sister on Wildin' Out. And that was an epic Wildin' Out episode, Plead the Fifth, with Bow Wow saying that he had them both. And Angela was included in that situation. So Bow don't know what's really going on with Angela, what he gonna do. Basically, he's taking a Romeo mark or part in the show because Romeo refused to film with Angela. So it is what it is. He don't know what's going to happen with the situation. He don't know what he like or what he wanna. But they got a good chemistry. And he going to try to see where it might lead him at. But he knows it ain't going to go nowhere because this is just for TV. This is for show. And so we have, you know, Sam, he's ready to, you know, he gets some information from LilEazyE. LilEazyE let him know that Lil Twist invited you to his party. And basically Sam is like, yo, I got something to say to that dude. That dude been talking reckless, talking smack and everything else like that. So we can do this. I don't know. I might go. I might not go. But Sam does have a beef with Lil Twist from way back when, you know, Sam Egypt went to an event where Lil Twist was there with his boys. And, you know, it seemed like Lil Twist was flirting with Egypt. Sam wasn't mad that Lil Twist was flirting with Egypt. He was mad because he was smoking weed and Sam had his kids there on set and it was supposed to be a friendly environment for the kids. This is allegedly, but you know he mad that Lil Twist was still trying to holler at his girl. But Lil Twist, that's what he does. He tried to holler at, you know, Boogie's sister. That's what he do. And he always gets shot down. So basically Sam's like, it's on. Like, I don't know, this mother sucker talking this mother sucker talking that. We can do this. And people think Egypt is scared. People think Egypt ain't about that life. Egypt is aggressive. She's trapper. And basically we gonna have to see Bree since the engagement party. And you know, it could be on. He's mad with Lil Twist basically because Lil Twist accused him of taking Egypt's shine and basically, you know, having his name up in the, you know, banner of the club and not Egypt's name. You know what I'm saying? So he feeling a certain type of way. He feeling like he's being tested. So, you know, Lil Twist is ready for the smoke because he's always smoking. So smoke is smoke, baby. So moving on from that situation, JoJo had to talk to his sister. Was like, yo, you keep playing these games with Romeo, or then the game with Bow Wow, back and forth. No little baby, no Lil Twist, no Lil Wayne, no littles no more. Keep it business, keep it strictly business. And how come you didn't do merch for, you know, Romeo tour? She was like, Romeo ain't been on tour. I was like, the shade that they are throwing at Romeo. So you guys tell me what you think about the episode. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.